Good morning, welcome back. Well, since starring in Scrubs 23 years ago, Zach Braff has been one of the most popular actors on the small and big screen, but his latest role sees him shift gears, giving a chance to show off a bit of a different side.
Yeah, the new series, based off a best-selling book, is called Bad Monkey. And while Zach only appears in a few episodes, he makes a pretty big impact. We caught up with him a little earlier to find out more.
It's a mystery. It's a thriller. It's action. It's a good time.
Bad Monkey tells the story of a former police officer trying to save his career by solving a murder.
Mr. O'Peel, I'd like to ask you a few questions about Nick Stripling.
Yeah, it's a pretty funky name. Israel O'Peel, where's that from?
So I guess we'll do your questions first.
I go by Izzy. My mom was Jewish. She left my dad. She married a Mick. Thus, Israel O'Peel.
Sounds
Okay?
like a Broadway play.
It's a whole saga. Listen, Mick's dead, so I don't mind answering any questions, but I want a lot of immunity.
Despite the darker tone, we still get the Vince Vaughn we know and love.
This guy's as dirty as a sock on the highway. That's not a real expression. None of them are real expressions until someone says them, okay? So I'm a groundbreaker.
He is kind of that guy we've all known since Swingers. I mean, he's very quick-witted. He's very funny. He's very smart. So it's just fun to watch him talk. I mean, you can't really fit a word in edgewise. You just kind of sit and watch, and it's pretty amazing to watch. He's smart enough to know that the scene has to go from A to B, but I don't think he ever repeats the same series of words together.
While Zach Braff can hold his own as a leading man, for this series he's taking on a small but pivotal cameo, appearing in just a couple of episodes. It's a role he took thanks to his former boss.
Well, Bill Lawrence, you know, we collaborated for 24 years, and he invited me to do this part. It was kind of different for me, and I was really excited to work with Vince Vaughn. And, you know, as an actor, you're always looking to do something a little bit different, and for me, this definitely was that.
We love a more serious Zach, but for most of his fans, it's his portrayal of JD on the series Scrubs that they just can't get enough of.
I don't know why I came to watch Turk in Surgery when I could have caught a few minutes of sleep. I guess I just haven't seen much of my best friend lately. Still, it's not like I'm desperate or anything.
Yep.
And despite ending 14 years ago, the character he played for close to a decade is never too far away.
JD's a version of myself. He really is, you know, he is sort of the wide-eyed, innocent piece of my soul, and you know, you do something for 9 years, and you kind of the two things sort of become one. But so I love that character a lot.
This year also marks a major milestone, as it's 2 decades since Zach wrote, directed and starred in the award-winning film Garden State. Although he loves being behind the camera, it's acting that's his one true love.
I guess if I had to only do one, it would be acting, because I feel that that's what I've been doing my whole life. But I do really love directing. I love storytelling and being the one who's in charge of how you're going to tell the story. You know, when you're an actor, you're just a piece of it, and you don't know how you're going to be used by the director to tell the story. So it is a great feeling when you're the storyteller, when you're the one who gets to put it all together.
So with a couple of comedy greats and a stack of stellar reviews, if you're still not sure if you should watch Bad Monkey, Zach can tell us why.
Check out Bad Monkey, because, you know, if you love old school Vince Vaughn being his silly, quick-witted, improvisational self, he's back in full form, and it's a mystery. It's a thriller. It's action. It's a good time.
It's a good sell. I do love old school Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, Zach Braff, fantastic stuff. Bad Monkey is available to stream now on Apple TV+.